Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're here with Mikey's World 420 to rank some red flags on a tier list because we thought that would be interesting and possibly funny. So I guess let's just get into it. I think this should be a reasonably well balanced set of things to rank. So I guess we'll just kind of, maybe we don't have to do them in order, just kind of, I don't know, which one's popping out at you right now?
OnlyFans model. Block them.
Get the
fuck out of here.
Yeah, no fucking kidding. Yeah, OnlyFans model, I would have to agree with blocking on that one. That would definitely be a deal breaker, for sure.
Just take turn picking some out then?
Yeah, I would say always complaining would be a deal breaker for me. Would you say that's fair? Just like always, just like...
History of infidelity. Deal breaker.
And infidelity, that's...
Cheating.
Okay, yeah, I would have to agree.
Or like sleeping with a bunch of people. So yeah, that's a no-go.
Let's see. Has 3 kids. I would say, depending on the scenario and the situation, I would say manageable. Yeah, at least gotta give it a try. At least.
On hard times financially.
I guess I wouldn't really say that's like a bad thing necessarily.
No.
Or like just leave them in the dust kind of thing.
If you're there for someone's money and what they give you, you're a pretty big piece of shit.
So. I would say maybe not a good thing, but more of like a doesn't matter. Yeah. Just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Needing constant reassurance, I would say maybe manageable.
Doesn't matter.
Or doesn't matter. I guess, I don't know, for me, I guess that could be a bit much at times, but I would say maybe doesn't matter to a degree for me. Immature, I would say, block them. I was gonna say deal breaker, but yeah.
I mean, those I guess are technically like two of the things. Though I mean,
I can't really stand if, if I was with someone, I would want them to be on the same level I'm at.
Super hairy. Sorry, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Bread crumbs.
Crumped?
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say crumbs. It's just cut off.
Breadcrumb? What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
We just leave that one out.
Yeah, we'll leave it out. We don't know what that is. Forgets your birthday. I mean, I would maybe, if it happened like multiple times, I think I would be like a little peeved. Even though I don't really care that much. Like if I'm with you, the least you could be like is like, hey, happy birthday. So, but I would say manageable. Like that's definitely not like a
plays games.
Fuck yeah,
that's a good thing.
Finally,
we playing fucking
our first good
playing video games together. Fuck, we having a good time.
That's dope. And we'll go. Smoker, I'm gonna assume just refers to smoking pot, so I'm gonna stick that up there.
What else do we have?
Or smoking cigarettes, whatever.
Still talks to their ex. Your ass is getting kicked to the curb.
That's clingy, I would say for me is like manageable. But maybe
I like clingy, so
maybe just towards we'll just stick that in the doesn't matter.
Love bombing. I love that shit. That's a good thing.
Let's see. Lack of support. I would say that's a deal breaker. Yeah. Has no friends. I mean,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Might be maybe a little concerning at first, but
Victim mentality. That's a deal breaker.
And that's just kind of like in every situation, just kind of making it all about them kind of shit. Yeah, that is ridiculous. I would say irresponsible is probably a deal breaker for me too, honestly.
Smash the homies.
That's fucked. That's blocked.
Yeah,
Fuck
you're out of here.
That's fucked. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Ugly feet. That's a deal breaker for me.
Doesn't clean. Sorry, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's just, if you don't shower at least like once a week, that's just fucking.
I think there's one about hygiene in here. I think that one's just talking about not like cleaning up after yourself and being messy, like leaving garbage and fucking dishes everywhere.
Always busy. I would say.
Yeah, I guess
manageable.
Manageable, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some people. I mean, like for me, I feel like I always need to be doing something just to kind of stay sane.
Hey, bad hygiene. You're out of here.
Lack of boundaries. I would say
that doesn't matter.
I would say maybe. Well, I guess when it comes to my boundaries, if they don't really care about my boundaries, then I would say we would have to work on that.
Yeah.
But if they just don't work with me at all, then I would say, okay, this isn't going to work.
Say constantly jealous.
That's too much.
Out of here.
That's way too much. Dealing with shit like that. Always lying. Block them.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that bullshit.
A barber? They're a barber?
Fuck yeah. That's what's up.
Heavy drinker. You're out of here.
Yeah, we don't need that shit. Oh, sorry. That's a good thing. I mean, can't really complain about getting haircuts. Don't have to pay for haircuts anymore.
Wandering eyes. You're out. You're checking other people out when we're together. You're gone.
Okay. I was kind of wondering what exactly that was. Let's see. Controlling.
Out.
Yeah. No. Fuck that shit. Doesn't cook.
Deal breaker. 100%.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't cook at least once in a while, like it doesn't have to be every day.
Yeah, I made some mac and cheese at him. I burnt it.
But I just mean like at least once in a while, like just hook me up with like a fucking PB&J or like just throw a pizza in the oven for me or some shit. That's all I need.
Your family doesn't like them. That doesn't matter. The person I'm with and I love, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
That's tough. Otherwise, yeah, I would have to agree. Bad with money, I would say is probably a deal breaker for me. Yeah. Just because if it feels like the kind of luck I would have, where I would be the breadwinner, I feel like it would just be my money just being pissed away. Yeah. So
doesn't share you on social media. I'm gonna put that. That's a good thing for me because
I would
fuck
agree.
People on social media. It's none of your business what's going on in my life or what's going on with me unless it's coming directly out of my mouth and I tell you about it.
That's how I've always thought about it. Like if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't really post them. I don't think, and I wouldn't really want to be posted either, unless it was like, posting like our Christmas picture
or like an anniversary,
like
date
something
or something
special
like that. Yeah. That's like the only thing.
That's
ever.
very
Otherwise,
different.
It's like none of your guys' fucking business.
Yeah.
Dresses proactive. Was that?
I think that's dresses provocative.
Oh, provocative.
I mean, good thing for me, right?
For you, yeah, but you want them dressing like that, going out everywhere in front of everyone else.
I mean, that just would make me feel better. Like, yeah, this is what I got. You don't have it. But I mean, I do get that point of view. But I feel like I would just
tattoo. It don't matter. Fucking love tattoos. You got neck tattoos, face tattoos, hand tattoos.
Yeah,
tattoos are awesome.
This seems a little
dirty fingernails.
I mean, they can be washed.
Manageable.
Yeah, I mean they can be clean. Not the worst thing in the world.
Bad in bed. I'd say can work with that.
Lack of communication, I would say, is probably
a deal breaker.
Okay, deal breaker. I was gonna say maybe manageable.
Then,
well, I guess
the way I look at it, it could be manageable, but if it's still lack of communication, then
I think it's like some of these could be manageable if you actually get this person to work with you and understand you, but if you don't, then it's a deal breaker. So there's like potential with these, like some of these people could get better, but it's like if they don't, then yeah, then it's like fuck, you know. Let's see, hates animals.
Deal breaker or block them. No, I mean block them. I'm sorry. If you don't like animals, or my animals come around you and they don't like you, get the fuck out of my house. Takes a long time to respond. I'd say, man, that one's manageable.
Yeah, I mean, just like, you know, texting, calling, whatever. I mean, as long as it's not taking, like, you know, a whole fucking day or something. If it's just like an hour or two. Or
even then, even if it's a day, like, that's still understandable because, like, what if, you know, you're working or whatever, you're doing shit. Or if you're working and you gotta take care of shit afterwards, like,
well, I guess
times I had to do that.
I guess for me it would be like, you know, if I'm like, I text you like one day, I'm like, hey, how are you doing? You know, I text you at the end of the night, like, good night. And like in the morning, no response, and like that whole day goes by, and you're like, okay.
That's different.
That's kind of what I was thinking more of, like that kind of scenario.
Oh, okay, we were thinking of like different stuff. I was like looking at it from my point of view of like me always being at work, working like late shifts and shit like that, and not really having time to be on my phone at all day.
Right, that's completely different.
Gaslighting, block them. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
being crazy. Bitches out there.
Yeah, like trying to, like, their craziness starts to drive you crazy, make you crazy, and then you're like, wait, but I'm not crazy. But then you're like, wait, am I crazy? Yeah. That's literally what gaslighting is.
Right.
That's literally what it is. It's fucked up. Let's see. Calls their exes crazy.
Good. Honestly, I'd say that's a good thing.
But then sometimes it's a projection.
Doesn't matter then. I put it in then.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm saying there's an issue if you're all buddy with your ex. Your ex is
I mean, I do agree.
Or your ex is an ex for a fucking reason. Like why are you with me and you still talking to your ex?
Right.
And all type of shit.
And then sometimes they'll like call their exes crazy, but it turns out their ex was the normal one, and it turns out that they were the crazy one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of another one of those
anger issues.
Double-edged swords.
I'd say it can work.
Yeah, it can work with.
Just coming from someone with anger issues.
Unless I've got someone fucking like wailing on me, like fucking. Because I mean, you know, if it's a chick, obviously I can't really do anything back. So, you know, if she's like fucking welting me up and bruising me and shit, and I'm just taking it, then maybe call her deal breaker. But manageable if it's just like yelling and throwing shit. You can work around that.
So honestly, on two of them, I'm drawn between deal breaker and manageable. And that's right between the daddy's girl and the mama's boy.
They're both.
Because they're both manageable, but depending on the extent that you're talking about it, it'd be a deal breaker. Like especially if you're like working on something, because I'll see videos like this all the time of dudes trying to do something on their house or fix it. Oh, let me call my dad. He knows how to do it. Oh, you're not doing it right. Let my dad do it. Otherwise, you can't do it correctly. Like shit like that. That would be a deal breaker for me. Mm-hmm. Or they always go to their parents for a fucking issue and never talked about it with you.
Right. Yeah. I think both of these are kind of. I feel like both of these are kind of
deal breakers.
Yeah. And then, I mean, this is just another one of those ones that would get better with time.
Yeah.
So, and we don't know what breadcrumbs is, to be honest with you. I don't really know what that has to do with this exactly. You let us know in the comments what that is, actually. And
yeah, if you guys know, because I'm at a loss for words. I'm assuming that's like fucking the new generation slang word for something.
Yeah, I mean, at least we got most of this. Yeah. So we're not too old.
No.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out his channel. Link will be in the description. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace out.